Etra-chan saw it. My name is Karin. I've been living in the same two-bedroom apartment since I was a university student. When I was in school, I lived with my sister, but then she graduated and moved out. Since then, I've been living on my own. My friend Akane had her eye on my sister's empty room.
Hey, Karin, your sister moved out and you live alone now, right?
That's right, what about it?
I'll pay you rent, so let me live there too.
Huh?
I live in this rundown apartment building. Dirty old men and women who work in nightclubs live there, so it's loud at night and I hate it. I can't take it anymore. But your apartment building doesn't have people like that, right? Plus, it has an auto lock. I've always wanted to live in a place like that. So, it's okay, right?
Sorry, I don't think I can.
What? Why? I said I'd pay rent, didn't I?
That's not the problem here. My sister did move out, but she stays at my place when she comes for business trips. My parents come to stay over and my grandparents visit too.
Oh.
Also, Akane was a friend of mine, but not a friend I think I would want to live with. Even though we're friends, I don't feel comfortable living with someone I don't know very well. I'm sorry.
How can you say that for sure without living together first? You're being mean so you can turn me down, aren't you?
No, that's not what I mean. After that, Akane brought the subject up several times. Even though I kept explaining that I couldn't, she wouldn't give up.
Karin, please, I'll do anything. Let's live together.
She's really persistent. Fine, the apartment is in my grandfather's name, so I'll ask him if it's okay or not. If not, then give it up, okay? There's an open room, so I was wondering if it would be okay to let my friend live there or not.
I'm sorry for your friend, but I don't think it's okay. We wouldn't want to have anything that would start trouble.
I see. My grandpa said no, so I really can't let you live there. I'm sorry, Akane, but this conversation is over.
What's up with that? You have a two-bedroom apartment and are living alone, and can't just let a friend live with you? Aren't you being too selfish? I'm really having a hard time.
Even if you tell me that, what can I do?
Whatever, I'm done with you.
Huh? This is all she's been talking about lately, and I was getting fed up, so this actually isn't that bad of a result. Akane cut her ties with me, or so I thought. 8 years passed since then. I graduated university and continued to live in the same apartment. One day... Yes?
Long time no see. It's me. I have to talk to you. Can I come up?
Who is this?
It's Akane.
Akane? The Akane that cut all her ties with me back in university? If she's visiting me after all this time, it's definitely not anything good. I don't want to let her in, so I'll have her wait somewhere. Sorry, but would you wait at the Etra cafe nearby?
Got it.
I took my time getting ready and headed out to the cafe. So, why have you suddenly come to visit?
About that. Could I stay with you for 2 or 3 days?
After asking me so many times to let her live with me during school, I can't just say yes. I don't even know what kind of a person Akane is anymore. I don't care what the situation is, the answer is no.
Why? After school, I got married immediately. I went to live on a farm and they made me work from morning until night in the fields every day, and it was awful.
I didn't ask to hear her life story.
My husband suddenly died and I was used to living as a servant. I couldn't take it, so I ran away. If I go back to my parents' house, my in-laws will find out where I am, so I can't go home. I'll figure it out in 2 or 3 days, so let me stay with you during that time, please.
For someone working in the fields from morning until night, her hands are very pretty. Her nails look well cared for. Are these the hands of a farm worker? Plus, she's not suntan at all. Sorry, but I'm moving soon and I'm busy preparing for that, so I can't let you stay. Find someone else.
No way.
Actually, at that time, I had just gotten married and was going to move to my husband's place. I still had time, but I didn't want things to get messy right at the end.
You can't let me stay for just 2 or 3 days? Didn't we used to be friends?
Well, you were the one who cut ties with me, remember? Do you think I would just accept all this? Anyway, the answer is no. Goodbye. This time, I cut my ties with Akane for good. A few days later. Who is it?
I'm Akane's husband, Akamatsu.
What? Her husband? He's not dead.
My wife caused you a lot of trouble the other day. I came to apologize.
Why did Akane suddenly come to my place?
It's an embarrassing story, but Akane's my wife. She's a homemaker, but she doesn't cook or clean. She's even gone into debt paying for all the good times she's been having by herself. I couldn't take it anymore and handed her divorce papers. Then
No way, I'm the one who's going to divorce you.
she flew out of the house.
So that's what happened.
She came back immediately, so I asked her where she went. Then I find out she came here, so I came to apologize. I'm really sorry about all this.
After that, her husband easily divorced her. Akane went back home and actually became a farmer. I'm currently living happily with my husband. If I hadn't turned Akane down when I had, who knows if I would have been able to be this happy.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。ルームシェアするとしたら親密な関係の友達同士だとうまくいかず、そこそこ仲がいい友達の方がうまくいくと聞いたことがあります。そうだったとしてもこの茜さんとは一緒に暮らしたくないですね。それにしても何度断っても同居したいと言ってくるなんてしつこいですね。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また元旦那さんはまともな人でよかったと思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。